cornerback draft target number 2 from the Florida Gators, Kaiir Elam. Let's get into the details about this young man. He declared himself eligible after his junior year. He's 20 years of age, 6'2", 196 pounds. Average draft rank right now after the combine is 30th overall. Where am I getting that from? I pulled from PFF, NFL Draft Buzz, and CBS to get an average. That 4.39 40-yard time is an official time captured at last week's combine and only bested by 7 other corners. His combination of height, weight, and speed is exactly what you want in today's NFL, with the wide receivers getting bigger, faster, and stronger. This year's receiver class is stacked, and you want to keep pace by having a corner like this. He's a former receiver in high school whose skills translated well to the defensive side. He has stated that he modeled his game after Darrelle Revis, who coined the term Revis Island. Could there be an Elam Island? Let's hope if the Bills take him. Darrelle Revis, who played mostly for the Jets, is considered by many to be the best shutdown corner ever. He strained his knee during the Alabama game and missed 3 games because of the injury. This really seemed to set him back, and he just didn't seem to be the same after. Any concerns about the knee injury should have been put to bed after his nice 40-yard time at the combine. I always like to see progression from a player year after year, and one huge concern I had was that he went from an 82.1 PFF coverage grade in 2020 to a 57.8 PFF coverage grade in 2021. I'm sure his injury contributed to the decline, but that is a huge drop. I don't know the PFF algorithm off the top of my head. They don't share that information. But I looked, and I have to think his 7 penalties in 10 games hurt his grade drastically, with many of those penalties being the pass interference calls. One of the criticisms of his play this year is that he has to stop relying on hands to stick to receivers in his breaks, or he will be a pass interference nightmare in the NFL. And we know how huge those calls are. Those can be game changers, not something you want. The severe drop-off in the PFF coverage grade really bothered me, and I mean, there has to be more. So I dug into it a little bit, and I'm like, what else could have caused this decline? He's got too many attributes, and I don't think the knee injury really hampered him that much, but could it have been the knee injury? I looked into it a little more, and I think I found one of the big reasons. It wasn't just his play. That Florida defense was so bad in 2021, they were ranked 83 in total defense, which was the worst defense they fielded in over 4 decades. Let that sink in for a little bit. It's extremely hard to excel as a player when the rest of your team around you is playing poorly. So I think the injury and the team around him is what contributed, as well as those pass interference calls really contributed to the decline in that grade. I mean, it was too drastic. There had to be something else. So I'm going to put that on the whole defense. And he probably was out there just trying his butt off, but if you're not getting any pressure on the quarterbacks, if you're not, the rest of the team isn't doing their job, you're not going to look very good. In my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, overall in 2021, he was targeted 33 times and gave up 18 receptions for 185 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had 3 pass breakups and 1 interception. He projects well to excel in a zone scheme, which is what the Buffalo Bills love to play. And he has the most press coverage experience of any corner in the draft this year. I mean, you can play any coverage with the guy. Unbelievable. I absolutely love that he plays in the SEC, which has a wealth of talent at the wide receiver position. And Kaiir matched up extremely well with these guys. These are top-notch receivers available in the draft this year, and he's got that experience against those type of receivers. Yes, this is a guy I want on my team. In my opinion, he definitely needs to work on his run support. You can see that in the links in the description, where I left some links to videos that for some of his highlights. One of the links is just very detailed. It isolates him for the game against Alabama. So it's really, really cool to watch. So check it out. Would I sign Kaiir with the 25th pick? Let me tell you, if we haven't re-signed Levi or found a replacement in free agency, I'm all in on Kaiir at pick number 25. I know he won't be available in the second round when 57 comes around for us to pick. That's not going to happen. The blend of height, speed, and size, and the talent he's faced in college, yeah, I'm signing him as quick as possible. I'm picking him. I'm giving him the card, and they're announcing his name within about 30 seconds if it gets to number 25 and he's there. And again, it all depends what we do in free agency and where we end up with Levi. Let me know what you think in the comments below about Kaiir. Is this someone you see being a good fit for the Bills? I certainly do. But please let me know your thoughts. So that's a wrap, guys. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. We'll see you soon with our next cornerback target. Bye now.